पाश्चात्य देशधारिणे
Shri Krishna Chaitanya
प्रभो नित्यानंदा
Sri Advaita Radha Sridhari
गौरा भक्त वृंदा
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे हरे
Hare Rama Hare Rama
राम राम हरे हरे
Hare Hare Rama
यादवाय नमः
Hare Govinda Ram
श्री मधुसूदनाम
Hare
पंगुन लंगाय तेगिरिम
Yati Bhata Mahan Bande
श्री गुरुम दीनतारिणाम
Bhavananda Madhavam
श्री चैतन्यमीश्वरम
Hari Om Tat Sat.
हरि ओम तत्सत.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, today we will continue with the compilation of Sri Krishna Chaitanya book. Sorry, Sri Chaitanya Sikshamrita. No videos, please. Sri Chaitanya Sikshamrita by Srila Sachidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Today we will continue with the 7th stream. Whose phone is that? I don't want to see any phone here. Take it off. Take it off. Okay. Bhishma Paragraph 5.22. Anything transcendental to material nature is called inconceivable, whereas arguments are all mundane, since mundane arguments cannot touch transcendental subject matters. One should not try to understand transcendental subjects through mundane arguments. We will not delve into secondary rasa further, thus we conclude this discussion at this point. Now let us discuss the primary rasas.
And rasas are very what is in the spiritual world.
I mean, rasas are in the spiritual world,
And the devotees even in this world may experience rasas.
even devotees in this world may experience rasa.
Now we're going to go by each rasa.
Now we are going to go by each rasa. Shanta-rati, the pure love, Shuddha-rati, of the living entity after being long.
Yeah.
Yes. After being long associated with material contamination, ashraya, and undergoing various miseries, upon the cessation of anarthas, unwanted things, claims, "Ah, what a terrible calamity I have overcome," and attains rest in its pure state. A quotation,
What's that?
Shanta-rati, Srila Guru Maharaj.
I don't understand.
Shanta-rati.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't understand. What a terrible calamity I have overcome. What does that mean?
I could be wrong as well.
So, if we can overcome the anarthas, like the stage anartha-nariti,
So if we can overcome the anartha, like there is a stage, the anartha nivritti,
then it's a great relief.
then it's a great relief.
And so everyone should try to get rid of the anarthas.
So everyone should try to get rid of the anarthas. As mentioned in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, 2.15.17 to 18, the nature by which a person is situated in the bliss of his own Atma after giving up pursuit of material objects is called shama, or stillness. That rati which arises in persons with predominance of shama, which is devoid even a trace of possessiveness for the Lord, but which produces attraction for Krishna in the form of Paramatma is called Shanta-rati. This state is characterized by the absence of desires for material enjoyment and a focus on one's own spiritual bliss. The nature of this state is called shama, tranquility. Those in this state primarily exhibit peace, free from the scent of possessiveness, mamata, and develop and develop Shantarati towards Krishna, recognizing him as the Supreme Soul.
Uh, so developing our Santa Rasa towards Krishna means that really absorbed in Krishna.
So developing our Shantarata towards Krishna means that fully absorbed in Krishna.
We recognize him as the Supreme Soul.
We recognize him as the Supreme Soul,
And that Santa Ras may be a tree, an animal,
the Shantaras may be in trees, animals,
but they're really absorbed in Krishna.
where they are fully absorbed in Krishna. Dasya-rati or Prita-rati. When exclusive mamata possessiveness is combined with rati, it becomes Dasya-rati or Prita-rati. Quotation from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 2.5.27 to 28. When persons identify themselves as inferior to the Lord, they are called the recipients of His mercy, Anugrahaya. The rati in which Krishna is perceived as worshipable is called Priti or affection. Srila Prabhupada's translation of the verse, the verse above, the devotees who always think of Krishna as a superior are in the subordinate ecstatic love. To such a devotee, the concept of inferiority to the Lord is very prominent, and he rarely takes interest in any other kind of transcendental loving humor with the Lord. This Preeti, the Prabhupada's translation ends here, and Bhaktivinoda Thakur continues. This Preeti produces attachment for the object of worship and destroys affection for other objects. At that time, the jiva, recognizing the Lord as his master, establishes a relationship by considering himself to be the eternal servant of the Lord.
So, high down, everybody knows the unlimited opulence of Narayan.
So in Haridham, everybody knows the unlimited opulence of Lord Narayan.
And so they want to serve the Lord.
So they want to serve the Lord.
I was, last Saturday, I had a verse which residents of Vaikuntha. They're glorifying the Lord.
So in last Saturday's verse, the residents of Vaikuntha, they were glorifying the Lord.
And although Vaikuntha had many beautiful things,
Although Vaikuntha has many beautiful things,
like flowers blooming,
like flowers blooming,
they're not interested so much in the sense gratification of nice smells.
they, the Vaikuntavasis, they are not interested in sense gratification very much.
They are more interested in glorifying the Lord.
They are more interested in glorifying the Lord.
And we went to South India. There was one temple called Inexhaustible Nectar.
We went to South India. In one temple, the Lord is called Inexhaustible Nectar.
So that's a wonderful description of the Lord.
That's a wonderful description of the Lord.
So the Sri Sampradaya is more focused on Vaikuntanath and Lakshmi.
So the Sri Sampradaya, they are more focused on Lord Vaikunthanath and Mother Lakshmi.
So I don't know why he's putting out this verse.
I don't know why he's put
Last Saturday verse he put up.
last Saturday's verse he put up.
So
Okay.
uh,
Yes, that's done, Srila Guru Maharaj.
huh?
Yeah, that's done. At the time the Jiva, that's done. Now we are supposed to read Dasya-rati is of two types. Okay, at that time, the jiva, recognizing the Lord as his master, establishes a relationship by considering himself to be the eternal servant of the Lord. The Dasya-rati is of two types, Sambramagata or Gauravagata. In Sambramagata Dasya, reverential servitude, the jiva thinks oneself being blessed, Anugrahita. In the Gauravagata Dasya, respectful servitude, one considers oneself as a maintained child, Lalya. All servants take shelter in Sambramagata Dasya, while all sons take shelter in Gauravagata Dasya. Srila Prabhupada's translation of the above mentioned verse. In Sambrama Dasya, the devotee renders respectful service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But in more advanced Gaurava Dasya, the devotee feels that he is receiving the protection from the Lord.
So the devotee, and there's two types of Dasha.
So for the devotees, there are two types of Dasya,
The Sambrahma and the Gaurava.
the Sambrahma and the Gaurava.
So Krishna has 10 sons and one daughter,
So Krishna has 10 sons and one daughter
each wife.
from each wife.
So they all feel protected by their father.
So they all feel protected by their father. Okay, next. Sakya-rati, fraternal affection. In Sakya or Prema Bhakti Rasa, the Sthayi Bhava, permanent ecstasy, is pranay, intimacy. Note, on the 9 varieties of prema bhakti: rati, prema, sneha, mana, pranaya, raga, anuraga, bhava, mahabhava, attraction, love, affection, adverse feelings, intimacy, attachment, subattachment, ecstatic love, and sublime ecstatic love. What does this?
So these are the different 9 varieties of prema bhakti.
So these are the different 9 varieties of prema bhakti.
So the first one, the last one in sadhana bhakti,
The first one is the last one in sadhana bhakti,
rati,
rati,
bhava.
bhava.
That is one type of bhava.
So that is one type of bhava.
And from there, prema, sneha,
So from that, prema, sneha, mana, pranaya, raga, anurag, bhav, mahabhav, attract. Okay.
Shanta-rati is said to be one of the few people that has mahabhav.
So Radharani is said as one of the few people who has mahabhav.
Lord Chaitanya had it.
Lord Chaitanya had,
And I think what's the prime rule, Lord Chaitanya?
Madhavendra Puri.
A lot of in the Puri.
Madhavendra Puri.
He seemed to have
He seemed to have prema bhakti.
no,
He had prema bhakti.
mahabhav.
He had mahabhav.
No, mahabhav is sublime ecstatic love.
So mahabhav is sublime ecstatic love. Jai.
So the devotees, I don't know why one devotee asks, I'm not feeling anything.
I don't know why one devotee asks, I'm not feeling anything.
But these ecstasies are available,
These ecstasies are available,
and as one renders devotional service,
as one renders devotional service,
and you have various symptoms.
and you have various symptoms.
Give the English.
Okay, read the, okay. Attraction, love, affection, adverse feelings, intimacy, attachment, subattachment, ecstatic love, and sublime ecstatic love.
So, all the prema bhakti varieties are eventually available to the devotees.
So all this prema bhakti variety is eventually available to all the devotees. By your mercy.
But if you're not feeling them, and
But if you are not feeling them, then it's mentioned here,
then
as mentioned here, then
when you do the devotional service very purely and concentratedly,
then you can do devotional service very purely and concentratedly.
So the servants feel that the Lord is superior.
The servants feel the Lord is superior,
Sakas feel that the Lord is equal.
but the Sakas, they feel that the Lord is equal.
We'll continue
Okay.
2.5.
Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 2.5.30. These,
So I said that I would have some questions and answers.
isn't it supposed to be on Saturdays and Sundays? I mean, as you wish, but I'm just reminding.
Oh, Saturday, Sunday, I go short class. I go long class.
Good Maharaj, but we have not finished reading the entire section. I mean, the Sakya-rasa thing. It's more to it. We finished the Sakya-rasa.
Oh, it's a lot.
Because Srila Prabhupada's translation is also coming up. Okay, those among the saintly devotees who identify themselves as equal to Mukunda are called Sakas or friends. Their rati, with familiarity arising from the sense of equality, is called Sakya-rati. In this rati, there is loud laughing,
Ha 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 ha.
ha 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 ha, joking,
Joking.
joking, and no sense of reserve. Prabhupada's translation. As far as friendship is concerned, those high-grade devotees who are almost like Krishna are considered to be great authorities in the modes of friendly relations with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. On that friendly platform, there are different kinds of laughing and joking conversation.
So, the devotees, and I was discussing regarding Golok Vrindavan,
So we were discussing regarding Golok Vrindavan.
that there, some of the devotees are in a friendly relationship.
There, some devotees are in a friendly relationship.
And the reverence and the respect
Okay. Rati and prema are inherent in it. The Sambrama reverence and Gaurava respect which exist in Dasya, servitude, becomes mature and turned into Sakya, friendship. Put it down. Turned into Sakya, which is characterized by firm faith and intimacy, Vishramba. It has some elements of Rati, Prema, Sneha, Mana, Pranaya, and Raga. Attraction, love, strong intimacy, and attachment.
So each has to go up, the friendship, handle, condo, each rando has the thing of friendship.
So as it goes up, servitude, friendship, parental, like parental has this as friendship in it,
But it has some more.
but it has some more. Oh, elements of parental has the elements of friendship in it, and it has more to it.
There's not the service, but there's no reverence
There's service, but there is no reverence
or respect.
or respect.
they exist in Dasha.
So they exist in Dasya.
All the devotees here, anyway, honestly, we have a respect
So now,
for Krishna.
so now all the devotees, initially we might have a respect for Krishna,
But as it matures and it turns into friendship or sakya,
but as it matures, it turns into friendship or Sakya.
that's it.
Yeah, next Vatsalya. Okay, yeah.
Question. What's the date?
Only 2 questions.
One ladies, one men.
One from the ladies, one from the Prabhus. I don't have my phone with me.
Where's the phone? Oh, others.
That day, Tapta Kanchan had a question. Oh, it's her question.
Dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. On Saturday morning, we were hearing how the inhabitants of Vaikuntha were unaffected by the breeze carrying the pollen of Madhavi flowers and the other allures of the Vaikuntha planets. As their only focus was service to Hari, sometimes we go on walks around the Dhamas like Mayapur and Vrindavan and admire the natural flora and fauna. While part of it may be a stimulation for meditating on the Lord and his pastimes, maybe on aspect of simply appreciating the aesthetics of the sensory scenery may manifest in our minds as well. What should we be our meditation and attitude in meditating on the Dham, especially if we are doing parikrama? Should we not focus on these aspects like the breeze and the flowers, or think of them as stimuli for smaranam? Your servant, Tapta Kanchani Radhika Devidasi.
She's there, behind Harita Madhavi.
So, one lady question.
So one lady question.
So we focus on the Lord, that's better.
If we are focused on the Lord, that's better.
And in the spiritual world, very nice motivation, very nice, what do you say, environment. But they're focused on the Supreme Personality of God.
So in the spiritual world, there's a very nice environment, but the focus is on the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
So we can remember Krishna, how he was having his pastimes. That's nice.
If we can remember Krishna, how he was having pastime, then it's very nice.
like Lord Chaitanya, he was chanting Mayapur Navadvip,
Like Lord Chaitanya, he was chanting in Mayapur Navadvip,
and that was the thing that the devotees were focusing on.
and that was the thing that the devotees were focusing on.
But if this nice situation helps you to remember Krishna, Lord Chaitanya,
But if there's a nice situation helps you to remember Lord Krishna or Lord Chaitanya,
that's nice.
then that's nice. The last question.
Hare Krishna, dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my koti respectful obeisances. Love. In offering to you in 2020, Bhakti Charu Swami mentioned that he remembers the times when you were fighting for Mayapur for funds and resources, money to help develop the project, many challenging situations. My question, how you stayed happiness and harmony, how you stayed in happiness and harmony while being involved in those conflicts? In it's a stressful, and second, how you did respect for these devotees at that conflict time. We need your example. Jugala Seva Devidasi, Russia, Saint Petersburg.
Okay, yeah.
Like Asila has instructed to develop Mayapur.
Srila Prabhupada has instructed to develop Mayapur,
So I was trying to do that.
so I was trying to do that,
And I'm still trying to do that.
and I'm still trying to do that.
But now I need a lot of help.
But now I need a lot of help.
Thank you for helping me.
Thank you for helping me. Shri Shri Radha Madhav Sakhi Vrinda Mayapur Chandra ki, Giriraj Maharaj ki, Panchatattva ki, Prahlad Nrsingadev ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Srila Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj ki, ISKCON Guru Vrinda ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. Blessings from Guru Maharaj.
Krishna Matir Astu.
Krishna Matirastu. This morning I heard the announcement was like that.
Yesterday, I have read around more than 1,500 books.
But they announced only.
In the yesterday's list I got.
But Mangalati they only announced like 18 or something.
Maybe they put it on 15th, they would have announced. For Rasa Puja offering. Today the list has not come yet. Sri Guru Maharaj ki. So dear fortunate devotees, there is a physical book table to the left of you near the gate. So before you leave, please do visit the physical book table and see in what way you can serve Guru Maharaj, sponsoring a Bhagavad Gita or a few small books. That's Guru Maharaj's personal physical book table displayed only for the devotees who are present on this transcendental lotus rooftop and for nobody else in the universe. So please do avail this opportunity. And today the list of sponsors books have not come yet. So we have our Nitya Sevites, Balachandra Channa, Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi Balavrinda, 4 small books. From Kasadesh devotees, we have Damini Devidasi and her family, 1 Bhagavad Gita and 10 small books. And this exactly as per Srila Prabhupada's instruction to Guru Maharaj regarding book distribution, that he wants Guru Maharaj to distribute 10,000 Mahabig books and 100,000 small books every month. It's a monthly contribution that Guru Maharaj needs to give to Srila Prabhupada. And Guru Maharaj says that it was told to me in 1972. Now I don't know with interest how much it will be. So I need a lot of help. So this is Guru Maharaj's words. So kindly help in, and Guru Maharaj told on the Vyasa Puja day that we have not met his quota of this year. Because of his sickness, less announcement were there, less classes were there last year. So due to that, we could not meet up the quota. So kindly, let's try to meet up the quota. 1:10 ratio. This Damini Devidas and her family is an excellent example. Consistently, they are giving us a daily contribution for almost a year now, and every day 1:10 ratio they are sponsoring. So it's an exemplary example for all of us to follow. Thank you, Damini Devidasi and her family. Then we have Sushank Koti Krishnadas from USA 2 Bhagavad Gita. Srila Prabhupada Transcendental Book Distribution ki jai. Also, these devotees get a special Narasimha Puja in a few hours from now in Sri Dham, Mayapur. And all of you devotees also, please bless them by calling out, Nithai Gauranga, Nithai Gauranga. Thank you. And please pass on this wonderful opportunity of participating in the pastime of Guru Maharaj in distributing Srila Prabhupada books, even the single Bhagavad Gita and 10 small books. Please do WhatsApp anytime to Guru Maharaj's virtual book table at +91 94 34 76 04 02. Stay tuned for tomorrow's Lord Chaitanya class, and let's do an intense prayer for Guru Maharaj's speedy and full recovery. Today he had dialysis, and of course our prayers include for all those who are celebrating their anniversaries today for their well-being and blissful Krishna consciousness. Please join me in the intense prayer. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. Vaishnav Pranam. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. जय श्रील गुरु महाराज की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, निताय गौर प्रेम.